My knob usually takes me a couple minutes. I'm not gonna do it that fat today. Usually like it pretty thick. It's always a little different.
Now, why the thicker knob? Just like easier to handle?
Yeah, I just like when I'm shooting for my hand to kind of just be like stuck in there. And I think with the bigger knob it feels better. So I've been doing that for a while. Of course, it's gonna be sloppy right now because I'm a little nervous with the camera.
Now, where do you normally tape your stick before games? Are you in the locker room? Are you in the hallway? You find a spot in the crowd?
No, I'm just in my stall usually. I usually tape 2 and have a third already taped before I get there. So a couple minutes and then good to go. I'll cut it here. It's definitely smaller than I normally do, but
So how long have you been taping your stick like this?
yeah, my knob's kind of been the same like my whole life. I think when I was 6 years old, my dad was taping it like this, and I just have never changed it. I've probably made it a little bigger over the years, but that's really all that's changed. I have changed like the bottom. I still like alternate. I tape it. I go back and forth. I tape the bottom 2 different ways. I'll do one of them doesn't look great, so I'll do the one that looks better today.
You mentioned your dad taping your stick. Do you remember your first Bauer stick? What that would have been?
I do. It was the first stick I had was a white. It was like a white Vapor with I still have a couple at my house. Like I have 1 or 2 in my backyard. It's like, do you remember the white Vapor with like the blue on the bottom?
Yeah.
I forget what those are called, but yeah.
That was the one he was taping for you?
Yeah, he taped that for a couple of years for me before I learned. I picked it up the other day in my backyard, and I was like, wow. I think it's like 50. What are those sticks? 52 flats?
Yeah. Was that your go-to as a kid? Were you shooting in the backyard?
Yeah, shooting in the backyard.
What was the setup like?
I have like a basketball hoop in my backyard, so I got a basketball hoop and like a hockey net right under it. So growing up, I was able to go out there and shoot a bunch of pucks. It was nice.
Noticed you went black with the toe. Like, what's black versus white? What do you think?
I've always been a black tape guy. I don't know why. Maybe, like I said before, I think my dad taped my stick black before I knew what I wanted to do, and it's always been the same. Not my best. Not my worst, though.
You go with wax?
I do, yeah.
A lot of wax, a little bit of wax. What's the thought process?
I don't do too much. Just a little. I like how it looks. Just a little here.
You kind of got like, not the full tape, but almost close to half.
Yeah.
Like, that's the look you like?
Yeah, I do like it. Sometimes I'll start about like here, and I'll actually end it here and go no toe. I like to mix it up.
There we go.
And I think this one looks a little better. That's why I did this one.